Is this thing on? Welcome back to Big Mouth and fancy seeing you here, and you are very welcome, my friends, and especially my enemies. Come in, sit down, no touching. I don't do the touching. Mick, stop pointing. And a very good morning and welcome to Thursday's edition of the dceu Daily. Not much news apart from this. Can you see her? That's Margot Robbie in Birds of Prey as Harley Quinn. Yeah, can you see it? Can you see it? Look at that goodness. Not male gazy at all. Apart from the fact that she's got her sit halfway down. That is kind of sexual. Not as sexual as what David Ayer was doing. But she's kind of a sexual character anyway. So it's stupid to even talk about it. But she looks great and I can't wait to see Birds of Prey. 2020 is a massive year for the DCEU. Birds of Prey and Wonder Woman 1984, which we discussed extensively. And thank you for coming in for that video. A lot of you have liked it. A lot of you have watched it. Keep on getting people to watch it. I think you'll respect the fact that I didn't spoil the film for you, but I laid some of your fears. That's all I could do. And telling you that I enjoyed it and I can't wait to see the finished product, because nothing you see in a test screening is the finished product anyway. That's why it's not worth telling people what actually happens in the film. It's stupid because things change and you could look like a mug, right? So anyway, right, really excited about next year. Birds of Prey, Wonder Woman 1984. But the reason you've come in for this video is to talk about my Superman into the superverse idea. Now, I'm talking about a live action movie. Now, why would we do this? Now, we've all seen Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, right? Great movie. The idea is that there's a multiverse of all the existing Spider-Men, right? And this is what I'd want to do. A movie where we see Christopher Reeve's Superman, Dean Cain's Superman, Tom Welling's Superman, Brandon Routh's Superman, Henry Cavill's Superman. You know, with good CG, because Superman's had bad CG recently, as we know. We're not going to go there. Christopher Reeve could be brought back and an actor could do his voice. So it could be done. But why? Why, Mick? Why do a Superman into the Superverse? Why do a movie? I mean, it's an ambitious project, but does it take Superman in film forward? Well, listen, I think there's so much debate and so much love for so many different versions of Superman. I think maybe if we started off and put to bed all the other versions, we could move on with a brand new version. Now, I'm not saying I don't want Henry Cavill to continue, but personally, it doesn't look like that's happening anytime soon, and we have to do something. Superman should have movies. He's the first superhero, for Christ's sake. He's an awesome superhero. It doesn't make any sense why you wouldn't want Superman, you know, as part of your movie universe. You know, me, I'll be like, why haven't we done a Superman movie anymore? What's wrong with us, you know? So you've got Superman into the Superverse. 2.5 hours, 3-hour movie, right? Epic, right? So you get the main Superman at that moment, Henry Cavill, let's say. Unless they want to introduce a new one, right? And he's introduced to the multiverse. So he meets all these different versions of himself, but they've all got kind of tweaks in their backstory. In Superman the movie, Superman's backstory is a little bit different. The Green Rock is a good thing. It's not kryptonite, but then we see kryptonite when Lex puts it over his neck. That's still green, so that's different. Dean Cain's Superman, very, very different. You could have him in there. You could de-age him with CG. Christopher Reeve with CG. You would need a good central story, a reason why Superman is introduced to these different multiverse characters. Maybe the threat is so big, he needs that only Superman and different versions to him can save the day. The Justice League just won't cut it, and not enough. So he goes on this journey to find other versions of himself. I think it would be an awesome idea, even if I came up with it. But I think this would be awesome because you start it off like that, and just before you finish the film, you leave it with the Superman you're going to have in future movies. It sets that up in his next story. I think it could work. As I say, it would be a very, very ambitious idea. Some people may call it copying. You wouldn't call it Superman into the Superverse. You'd be creative. Superman into the multiverse. Ah, yeah. Try suing us then, Marvel. So what do you think? Would you like that? Would you like to see a Superman into the Superverse movie Comment down below. Please like, share, and subscribe.